Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam. So we have got that intimate relation. So when we come to that position to understand our intimate relationship with God or Krishna, that is called Swarup Siddhi. Swarup Siddhi. Swarup Siddhi means realization of perfection. Swarup Siddhi. So here, Sutta Goswami says, Sauhadena Garhena Shant. If an old friend meets another old friend, they become very much delighted. Similarly, if the father meets the lost child, he becomes very delighted. And the child also becomes delighted. A husband, wife separated, again they meet. So they become very delighted. It is quite natural. The master and servant, after many, many years, if they again meet, they become very delighted. So we have got our relationship with Krishna in so many ways. Shanta Dasa Sakha Vasalya Madhurya. Shanta means neutral. Simply to understand the Supreme. Dasa means step forward. Just like we say God is great. That is Shanta. To appreciate the greatness of God. But there is no activity. But when you go step forward, that God is great, so I am serving so many, society, friendship, love, cats, dogs and so many, I am loving. Why not let me love the greatest? That is called Dasa. Simply to realize God is great, that is also very good. But when you voluntarily go forward, now why not serve the great? Just like from ordinary service, those who are engaged in service, they want to try to change from the inferior service to the superior service. Service is there. But superior service, if somebody gets government service, he thinks it is very nice. Similarly, as we serve, so when we desire to serve the great, that will give us peaceful life. That is called Shanta Dasa. Then service with friendship. Service, master and servant, giving service. But when the servant becomes very intimate, there is friendship. I have seen it practically in Calcutta. The Dr. Bose, his driver was his best friend. When he would sit on the car, he'll talk all his mind with the driver. So although his driver, he became his intimate friend. All confidential talks with the driver. It happens so. If the servant becomes very confidential, the master discloses his mind. He talks with him what to do. So this is called platform of friendship. And again, further advancement, just like relationship with father and son, mother and son, this is called Vasalya, and at last, conjugal love. So in this way, we are related with Krishna, some way or other. In veneration, in servitude, as friend, as paternal affection, or as conjugal affection. So we have to revive that. And as soon as we revive any one of them, intimacy, then we become happy, because that is eternal. The same example. The finger So long separated, it is not happy. As soon as it is joined, it is happy. Similarly, we have got our eternal relationship with Krishna. Now we are separated, but as soon as we join with Him, again we become Jenatma Samprasidati. So therefore Krishna consciousness movement is beneficial for everyone, just to try to revive your original consciousness. That is already there. Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti. Our Krishna consciousness is eternally a fact. Otherwise, you European American boys and girls, you 3 or 4 years ago, you did not know what is Krishna. Why you are so much attached to Krishna? Why you are attached? Unless you are attached to Krishna, you cannot sacrifice your valuable time in this temple or for preaching Krishna's glory. You have developed a love for Krishna. Otherwise, nobody is so fool that he is wasting time. No. That how it is possible? One may say that Krishna is Indian, Krishna is Hindu. Why the Christians are interested? That you are Hindu. No, Krishna is neither Hindu nor Muslim nor Christian. Krishna is Krishna. And you are part and parcel of Krishna. These understanding, I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Christian, I am American, I am Indian, these are all designations. Actually, I am spirit soul, Aham Brahmasmi. And Krishna is the supreme Brahma, Parabrahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhava. So we have got intimate relationship with Krishna. That is eternally fact. Simply we have to revive. Savanadi Shuddha Chitte Karayuda. We have to create. Just like the young man likes to love a young woman, and the young woman likes to love a young man. That is natural. That is natural. But when they meet together, it is revived. It is not that something new imposition. It is there. But by chance or anyway, when they are in contact, the loving, propensity increases. The love increases. So our relationship with Krishna, that is natural, that is not unnatural. Nitya Siddha. Nitya Siddha means it is eternally fact. Simply it is covered. It is covered. That covering has to be taken away. Then we are immediately in relationship with Krishna in natural way. That is perfection of Krishna consciousness.